So what do you think of your opponent? How long do you think it took you to actually get in your lift?
I mean, I don't think it took very long. You know, I was really just trying to see what he was doing in the first round. Popping the jab, and you know, I feel like I stood there a little bit too much, took some unnecessary shots. Kind of came a little bit reckless. I should have used my jab a little bit more, but I was really trying to get a feel for what he was doing. By the end of the first round, I had it figured out already. You know, I just needed to move my head a little bit more and use the jab a little bit more strategically and take it from there.
Did you notice what I noticed, that he was a little slow?
Yeah, he was definitely a little slow. And even though he was tall, he was crouching down a lot. He was taking his own height advantage away, you know, which made it easier for me. But yeah, he definitely wasn't quick enough to respond.
When did you realize you were starting?
I mean, the first round, you know, the first round, like halfway through the first round, I was touching him with some shots, real clean, you know what I mean? And I know I have some power, so if I land something flush, dude's gonna feel it, you know, so I just had to. I feel like in some situations, I have to be a little bit more strategic versus just trying to go in there and land hard shots. You know, so I feel like that was part of the reason why I didn't take a lot of hits, but I took a few more. I took some unnecessary hits, just kind of put my hands up.
Yeah, congratulations on your win. Congrats on your win. You were hitting them with a lot of shots, head shots, body shots. You lift weights?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. I've heard that boxing and lifting weights don't go hand in hand. Were you arm weary or tired?
Yeah, I mean, it's all about understanding what's functional. So, you know, you have to understand that boxing is 80% rotational. So if you're going to be in the weight room, using kettlebells or landmines or med balls, and making sure that it's going to translate to what I'm doing in the ring and not add unnecessary bulk onto my body.
So your first 3 fights, were they, because you weighed in this fight at 150?
155.
55, so you normally go fight at junior middleweight?
Yeah, I fought, all 3 fights have been at 154, so.
That's where you plan on staying, or do you think you can go down? Or?
I mean, this fight was actually supposed to be at 147.
Okay.
But my opponent got changed, on Sunday. And I was like, okay, eat, cool. But yeah, the plan is to go down to 147. All 3 opponents that I fought have been taller. They've had longer reach, and they've had that advantage for them. It hasn't made a difference, but it's always more ideal when you can have similar physical attributes. You know what I mean?
Your first 2 fights were in Philly. This one is in DC. What's it like? Just basically like your homecoming. What's it like fighting at home on the CYNATION?
It was easy, I didn't have to travel, I didn't have to stay in a hotel, spend all the extra money. It's good though, it's different. I think just for me being an athlete, in the past, I've always kind of preferred away games or away trips because it's a little bit easier to get into that mode when you're in the hotel. You're away from all the distractions and things like that. But either or, I've been able to be successful in both situations. So it's nice to be at home, and it's nice to have people have the event be a little bit more accessible to people that are in the area.
Right.
But I've had a great showing at all three events, and I'm really thankful for just my support system, my family, my team, and everybody that's just keeping up. So.
Yeah, this sport has changed so much, and especially with the COVID situation. But it gives an opportunity for a lot of young fighters with not that many fights to actually be on television.
Yeah.
So how eager are you to be one of those guys? You got 3 fights in. I've seen them with some of them with maybe 7 to 8 fights on television. So now, you plan on being one of those guys?
Oh, absolutely. It's onwards and upwards. It's always looking for a way to upgrade, to take steps forward. To continue to increase the awareness around my name and around my skill set, and continue to improve my skill set. And with that, there comes bigger challenges and bigger opportunities, and that's why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? It's not about being stagnant. It's about taking steps forward and finding ways to move forward in a way that makes sense for myself and for my team.
So what type of fights are you planning on taking now, since the sport is moving so fast now?
Yeah.
Guys are taking fights that, some of them take fights that they shouldn't be in, and some of them take fights that they need to be in.
Yeah.
And so how fast are you trying to move?
I think you got to be strategic. You know, I mean, you got to think steps ahead. I definitely trust this guy right here, and you know, we'll have conversations about, you know, what steps, you know, we need to take from here. But you know, we always want to put, you know, ourselves in the best, you know, position for success and long-term success and sustainable success. And that means taking the right opportunities, and not easy opportunities, but the right opportunities. That's going to challenge me and help me to continue to improve my skill set and be ready for that, you know, that next mountain that needs to be climbed.
I wasn't too familiar with you, you know, right before you fought on Card. What was your amateur background like? How many fights have you had? And
what was it, 13 or 15? 15 amateur fights. Won the Golden Gloves in 2019. And the goal was to, you know, get up to about 30, 40 amateur fights before turning pro, but obviously COVID happened. So, you know, I didn't get to spend as much time on the amateur circuit as I wanted to, but I started boxing late. You know, I started boxing at 23, 22 and a half or something like that. And we were always in the gym, and I was continuing to improve, and, you know, had good sparring competition. You know, it's easy to find that in the DMV area. And so it's like, look, not getting any younger, it's time to take that step. You know, it's time to take that step, so we did.
Anything else you want the fans and the viewers to know out there, Victor?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Anything else you want the fans and the viewers to know out there?
Again, I appreciate the support. I mean, I appreciate everybody that's tuned in online, that's, you know, supporting from afar, that was here today. It means so much. Like, you know, a lot of people don't understand about, like, how much that means to me and to the team, and how far that goes. Not just from a physical appearance standpoint, but from a career standpoint. So it's been amazing, and I'm excited to see where God is going to take us from here, because you know, everything that I do is you know, for Him and through Him.
All right. Thank you, Victor.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.